The warmest of welcomes to you. We await the conclusion of the pre-game formalities. This is Peter Drury, and next to me providing insights will be Jim Beglin.
Cheers, Peter. It's a privilege to be here. It really is.
And that gets things running. Done very well to intervene. Looks to slip it through. Crunching tackle. Strong challenge, but well within the laws. Aimed forward. He's gone for it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Oh, he made that look really easy, Peter, but I can assure you that wasn't a routine save. He had to be very switched on there.
Played it short, cuts it back, belts it on the volley. Good clearance and very necessary. Tries a through ball. Comes sliding in. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Played out to the wing. And the flag has stayed down. Another chance! He's delivered all right!
And what a great way to start the game, to spark the game. I mean, the captain has basically triggered a contest that should be even livelier than we anticipated. Get your seatbelts on. This could be rather exciting.
With time and space aplenty, he was never going to miss.
Yeah, and I think we may have had too many defenders ball watching then because they just lost sight of the real danger.
Big occasion, big goal, crucial lead.
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Now the pass. He's had a shot! It's in! And they are disappearing out of sight!
Well, when the game's played like that, it's made to look very simple. You know, I love watching football like this. Easy, effective, 1-2 and bang. Thanks very much. Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Looks like a good ball through. Goalkeeper's ball. It'll be a throw-in. Passes it through. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Oh, he's tripped him right on the cusp of the penalty area. The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick. He can get that clear. Keeper's got good distance on that. Where to from here? Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Knocks it towards the front. Goes long and forward. And here's the chance to counter. How about it? That really should have hit the net.
OK, they've got nothing to show for it, but that was a really incisive counter-attack, and it's hard to defend against that type of breakaway.
Almost half an hour in now. Pumps it forwards. That's a throw. He'll try from distance. That carried quite a threat.
João Cancelo.
Plays it into the channel. He's made sure that that won't get through. Decent ball. That's gone a long way up and away.
João Cancelo.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Barcelona are trailing here with the first half almost done. Tries a through ball. And that's another throw. Boots it upfield. Keeper's ball. Now the pass. Looks like a good ball through. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Thrust towards the front line. Looks to slip it through. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. He's there to get rid. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So your views on the first half?
Well, when you concede a second so soon after conceding a first, it has a bigger impact on spirit, and they've looked a little demoralised since. They need picking up, and the right pep talk could inspire a way back, but we'll see on that.
That gets things going for the second half.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Tries a through ball. Plays it out to the flank.
João Cancelo.
João Cancelo. Passes it through. Chipped through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes.
João Cancelo.
And it's Cancelo. Good challenge, he just stood firm.
João Cancelo.
Now the pass. Great challenge. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. It's out for a goal kick.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
Some good work on the right flank. Now, what's next? Out of play for a throw. Now can he finish? It's a long forward pass, lofted into the middle. Great early ball, same can't be said for the finish.
Well, by crossing the ball so quickly, I think this defence just can't get set to deal with it. I think deserved a better outcome than what we saw, but worth exploring more.
Talk about singling someone out.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
It's a loose ball. Timely intervention. Danger averted for now. That was one quality pass away from being a very decent chance. Looked very promising.
Well, the idea was crafty, but the weight of the pass was just a little light.
Who's going to make this theirs? Fine defending there. Tries a long pass towards the front. João Cancelo. Looks like a good ball through. Aimed long and direct. Tries a through ball. Hoisted towards the area.
That was just asking too much of his teammates by playing it in so early.
João Cancelo passes it through. Deftly done. João Cancelo. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
They didn't manage to get nearly enough into the box, and that speaks of little ambition.
Barcelona haven't made a substitution yet. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Tries the route one option. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And it's been taken short. Looks to slip it through. Gets it back.
João Cancelo.
And it's Cancelo. Now the pass. João Cancelo with the ball through.
Barcelona are not functioning with the cutting edge they need. We're seeing too much passing and not enough reward. It's time for more drive and certainly for more penetration.
Final checks on the touchline. A change about to occur. Goes long and forward. Questions were asked, but he's given the answers. Pumps it forwards. So not long left in this now. It's a long forward pass. Tried to play it through.
Yeah, and the vision to get him through was all good, but the execution of the pass wasn't quite right. But importantly, he's holding his line until the very last moment, and that will pay off.
He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. That's the throw. It's gone out for a throw-in. Throw-in. So who's he picking out? They've won a corner. Played it short. There will be a throw-in. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. Battles to win it back. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Plays a clever pass. Now here's the through ball. Ball's loose, who's getting there? The whistle has gone, and it is all over. Well, much worthy industry, but that alone simply not enough. They are beaten by the better side. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Look, you've got to start every match with a certain level of focus and intensity, because they just didn't manage that for this contest. I just think their focus was derailed by the early goal, and they never looked like making a proper recovery.
Hello and a warm welcome to everyone across the globe. We should be underway very shortly. The players will be with us any time now. And our live game is Bayer Leverkusen against Barcelona. Well, I'm Peter Drury, and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Hello, Peter, and hello to everyone watching. For me, it's a real thrill to be here.
That's a half-decent try.
Well, when he struck that, he must have thought it was going in. Such are the margins of success and failure in this game. That was so close. Well, that should set them on their way and get into a nice rhythm. The early signs are very encouraging now.
Pumps it forwards. Now the pass. Tries to get it forward quickly. Looks to slip it through. And that'll go straight through to the keeper. It's a long forward pass. Timely intervention. Spoon forward. Knocks it towards the front. And the counter is on. Can he finish? Goal! Bayer Leverkusen! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Now that's what I call finishing, right in the corner. He knew instinctively who was where and didn't need to waste any time weighing things up. That's a cracking goal.
Bayer Leverkusen give themselves the perfect start. Can they build on it?
Well, look, you've got to start your qualification process at some stage, Peter, and that goal is takeoff for them.
Drills one in. Big relief, it just needed better contact. Who's going to make this theirs? Barcelona suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, it can be very hard to regroup and work your way back into the match, but they've got time.
Well, the defence got the better of him this time, but I'm sure he'll go again.
Well, we were unlikely to see a goal then because there were so many players crowding out that danger area. I think something very special was going to be needed.
Cuts it out. Tries a through ball. Clears it out of harm's way. It's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Passes it through. Looks like a good ball through. Comes out and deals with it. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Yeah, and it was a case of good awareness too. That wasn't quite matched by the right weight of pass. It only needed just a little bit more behind it, and he was through.
Goes long. And out to safety. Out to the left it goes. Well positioned to make that interception. They've played it short. Tries the cut back. He's there to get rid. Fired in from distance. They've managed to get it away. Looks to slip it through. And he has been fouled there. And that's going to be a booking. Players protesting furiously, but there's little or no sympathy from the ref. Top save! That shot was travelling. And it's been taken short. No, that's not going to find its target. Gets on the end of it. It's broken loose. It's there! Two to the good! They have breathing space! He was so alert to the possibilities there. Great stuff.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Bayer Leverkusen grab a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, that second goal has given them so much more command and confidence now, and they should be able to take it on from here and either add to their lead or close it out. Surely they'll manage one or the other.
With a delicate ball, hit into the middle. He's done well to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Barcelona didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
A win here so important to their ambitions. Thrust towards the front line. He's made sure that that won't get through. Out wide to the right. Rashford. He's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. He's dealt with that well. Well, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. Goalkeeper's ball. Barcelona are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. And it's Cancelo. Can he score? Loose ball, who's going to get there? He's off on a marauding run. Defence has got rid of that. Ball's out on the left now. Takes aim with a cross. Oh, just needed a better contact.
Yeah, and it all came from very good trickery in the wider position, but quite a static defence. Was pretty fortunate to survive that little episode. It should have been much worse.
Tries a through ball. Rashford. Danger averted for now. Now the pass. Fires it in low. What a save! Terrific reactions. Passes it through. Gets it back. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Barcelona now have a decision to make. Do they look to add to their 2 goals, or will they be confident of defending them? They just need to be clear about their second half intentions. That's important.
So just 45 minutes to decide the fate of this group.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Boots it upfield. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Tries the route one option. And he's made certain that won't get through. Well, the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Forward it goes. Tries a through ball. Goes for it! They are rampant! And And surely that settles it. He snaffles his third, and that earns him the match ball.
Oh, this has been an immense contribution from one player. He's been just about unplayable. The irresistible force today.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Gone back to the keeper.
João Cancelo. João Cancelo.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Well played, he saw that coming. Charges in. Rashford.
I think they've got to make a statement now to say to their opposition, we're not giving up without a scrap, to give themselves the belief that this is recoverable.
Battles to win it back. Plays it out to the wing. Crunching tackle. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Yeah, well, he can be very busy in wide position, so they need to double up on him a bit more.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Gets it back. And it's Rashford. Aimed long and direct. Oh, that had to be more accurate. Now the pass. Pumps it upfield. Good challenge, he just stood firm. It was a move that looked promising, but eventually thwarted without doing any harm. Keeper's got good distance on that. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Yeah, I think the problem there was that the pass was telegraphed. An easy read for the defence.
Ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Out to the left it goes. João Cancelo. Barcelona haven't made a substitution yet. It's come loose.
João Cancelo.
Good run down the left. What can they make of it? Deftly done. Now here's the through ball.
João Cancelo.
And it's Rashford. Tries to get it forward quickly. Good running with the ball. Can they build on it? Tries lifting it over. And the defence can get it clear. Ball's loose, who's getting there? Speculative strike. Well, it was a chance, but meat and drink for the keeper.
Well, there wasn't much on for him, so it was worth a shot. It was worth a try from there.
Rapidly approaching the end. Bayer Leverkusen are closing in on qualification for the knockout stage. Chipped through. Out for a throw. There is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change. Hurtles into the tackle. Truthfully, it was hard to see any better outcome there. Surely this will be the last chance. Away from immediate danger. Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Rashford. Who's going to make this theirs? Not much subtlety, he's launched himself there. That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. The player's body language here is a bit grim. It is not looking great at all. Long ball, but not especially accurate. Looks like a good ball through. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Aimed long and direct. I think that's offside. Yes, it is.
João Cancelo.
Barcelona are out. Well, great expectations have turned to huge disappointment. They have simply not done enough to merit a place in the knockout stage. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Well, it all came down to this, and they had to produce to ensure qualification, and they've not delivered. I think looking back over the campaign, have they given enough? Do they deserve more? Probably not, if I'm honest. They had their chances.
So, a warm welcome to you all. We will be underway very shortly, once all the pleasantries are complete. This is Peter Drury, and next to me, providing insights, will be Jim Beglin.
Hi everyone, and thanks Peter, it's great to be on board.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Good defending, he knew he had to stop it right there. Pings it out wide. Aimed forward. Tries to get it forward quickly. Play for a throw. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Has a pop! Ball's loose, who's getting there? Oh, he's really drilled it.
Well, the precision wasn't quite in keeping with the quality of the strike, but there was lots of power behind it. Well, this is how to grab a game by the scruff of its neck. Front foot football with real intent.
Brings it forward. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Gets it back. And that has put a stop to that. Now the pass. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. And the referee has shown him a yellow card.
Well, it's obvious as to why they're still trailing. Last-ditch rescues are inevitable if they're chasing the ball all the time, Peter.
Denied by a great piece of goalkeeping.
Well, what a tester for the goalkeeper, because it was struck with real venom, and I thought he dealt with it really well.
Looks to slip it through. Looks like a good ball through. Sweet feet. Defence has got rid of that. Passes it through. In it comes. They've managed to get it away. He's got away with one there.
Well, I think the opposition was pretty sloppy in creating a problem for themselves then, but he was onto it so quickly and very nearly made them pay.
Did really well to intervene and dispel the growing danger. Tries a through ball. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside.
Look, all it needs now is a slightly later run beyond that defence and the flag will stay down. It's a move that looks very promising, and of course the timing is absolutely key.
Played out to the right. Forward it goes. Well, try as they might, they just couldn't get into an attacking area. Heading towards half-time, and it is still scoreless. Chip through. It's a long forward pass. Looks like a good ball through. Goes long and forward. Aimed long and direct. Done very well to intervene. Now the pass. A chance! It's a loose ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given. And the referee brings the first half to a close. Reflections on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
An engrossing half, but we're still where we started, 0-0. And that's the start of another 45 minutes.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Goes long. He's made sure that that won't get through. Gets his foot in there. Goes wide. Pumps it forwards. Looks to slip it through. And out to safety. Passes it through. Passes it through. Well, into the second half, and it's still goalless. Going for goal! Loose ball, who's going to get there? Drills one in. The shot's on! Tries a long pass towards the front. Good idea, just poorly executed. Looks to slip it through. Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. Out to the left it goes. No breakthrough and well into the second period. It is still anyone's game. Tries a through ball. Plenty waiting in the middle. That'll be a corner. Chance! Danger averted for now. Referee's given a throw. Gets it into the middle. Good movement there, but not the best of finishes.
Manchester City didn't really deal with the wide play. It was a lovely dribble down the flank, but really they've got to double up to try and stop that, and I think with the attempted goal too, they were a little fortunate.
Oh, he really wanted that.
Well, he went at it with great confidence, and it's not going to stop him from trying again.
That's a throw. Battles to win it back. That'll be a throw-in. Looks like a good ball through. Deftly done. Has a swing at it! Saved only by poor finish.
you.